Roseland Park was started in 1925 by William Muir.
When Bill Muir came and brought in the first rides and the first restaurant and the first custard stand at a gas station, that was really the nucleus of the playground of the Finger Lakes.
But he also had his own vision, and part of that was due to his locating his park away from the mass transit systems, and it encouraged the then growing middle class to be the central group that he was focused on.
My dad worked at Roseland around 41, 42 for Bill Muir. He loved it. He said Bill Muir was a kind man. He told me a great story about riding the carousel. Back then, the park would close when the music died on the carousel. And he had a date, and he wanted to get out early. So he took a screwdriver and shorted off the electric system in the carousel so that it just shut off. And then he went on his date.
They had a miniature train, an actual diesel engine that you could get in. It had passenger cars. It looked like a typical streamliner of the 1940s and 50s, and that miniature outdoor train that you could actually ride in through the Muir Lakes area was absolutely my favorite ride.
Well, my brother came to town, and he was from Oneida, and he came to town, and he said, "What do you do in this town?" I said, "Oh, we could always go to Roseland Park." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "Well, it's this amusement park that's down in the lake." And he goes, "Great, let's do it." So we drank about, well, we won't get into that. And we decided to go to Roseland and enjoy ourselves like many others did.
I worked at Roseland beginning in the summer of 1973. Through into the wee hours of the morning, they would open up the bumper cars, and we'd all just hop on the bumper cars and literally just crash into everybody that you've been dying to hit all summer long. But it didn't matter. You know, the next day you go back to work. Your friends were there. It was your life. And I felt good that I got to work there too, to share it with my dad.
When it closed, it was painful. It was a community that was now losing something that they always thought was going to be there.
Miss driving by it. And I still do to this day. Even in the dead of winter, you'd drive by and you'd hear the sound of the carousel waiting for the summer to open up. So that, I do miss that.
It wasn't that they were from somewhere else and, looking to make money off of this community called Canandaigua. They were really a part of the community.
For most of us, I think, who were alive at the time that Roseland operated, it is the gold standard of what an amusement park should be like.